What's up, you wild tigers? KB here for another hero episode of the week. What episode we on now? We're going fast. There's too many episodes. Well, today's episode is gonna be something amazing, something spectacular, someone you never even thought would be on the show. But we gotta talk about it because it's very important to everything that we do here at KB Enterprises. Oh, that's so funny. I'm just messing with you guys. I'm fooling around. I've got some tomfoolery going on. So, last week I did a hero, and it wasn't even a hero. It's more about a discussion about the shadow. It's about yourself. And I wanted to do heroes episode today about yourself, who you are. What is the person that you would become if you were to do everything right? If you were to get things done, if you were to not procrastinate, if you were to achieve everything you could ever imagine, who would that person be? Who is that person that you hear inside, deep, the whispers inside your head that says, we know what we need to do, so let's get it done. Like, you know what you need to do. You'll know. You will know. And if you don't know, I need you to go deeper inside yourself and figure out who you are, what it is you want, and what you know you need to do. Seriously. It's very important. There's a lot of psychological stuff happening in their minds and their bodies and their social media and everything that happens around us. That sometimes we lose control when the world catches up on us, and you become engulfed with instant gratification, and it just comes at you, and you're like, I can't handle it. It's too much. Can't let it win. You can't let it win. So who is that person? Write it down. Talk about it, draw it. Who is the person you want to be? What is it this person does every day? What do they listen to? What do they read? What do they watch? What are they disciplined about? What are their hobbies? Who is that person? Do they wake up early? Do they get stuff done? Do they have rituals? Do they do things? Do they eat healthy? What is that person? Who is he? And be that person. Figure out it is who you want to be, and then work backwards. Figure it out. Because that's your real hero. You have to be your own hero of your own story. This is not anyone else's story but your own. You need to master yourself. You need to become a hero. That's the whole part of this whole hero journey, hero episode. Just discovering other people and how they got there. But you have to understand, we can go every single day and talk about all the heroes we have in our lives. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Gary Vee, Tai Lopez, Tony Robbins, all the presidents you want to talk about, the people doing great, like Martin Luther King, Nelson Mandela, all good people in the world. People like the guy who dresses up as Peter Griffin and walks around and makes people's days better, and people make his day better. People like that, all these people, the animated characters, Simba, Hercules, what do they have in common between all of them? Is it something bad happened to them? Something wasn't right? Something changed, or they want to change in their lives. And they went out there and did it. They said, this is it. And they're not perfect. You can look at all of them. You can look at people's daily rituals, and it could be fine for a little bit, but then you later on talk about how life, and they were like, that wasn't as fun, and they wish they did more things. You talk about people who sacrificed so much that their life wasn't even happy, but they know they're satisfied because they saved the world, essentially. Or people lose their lives, or death comes from that. There's just pain, and people are hurt, and they lose loved ones. Like Keanu Reeves, he's a great guy, and he's lost a lot of loved ones. These people aren't perfect, and neither will you be. And you can try, and you might be perfect for a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5, 20 years, and then 1 year you'll be down. You just get back up, and you'll be perfect again. Life will hit you, and you must adapt and flow and be like the water. And that's my problem at the moment, is it's the idea that I'm not rigid as I used to be. That sometimes it's like, whoa. I used to be super strict, and actually I think it was a problem because I would get upset about small things because, like, if somebody ate my eggs, I'm like, you ate my eggs. That's all. I had 4 eggs for every day. Every day I get this amount of eggs, and you messed it up. Yeah, or I'll be like, I can't come hang out tonight because I have to go to bed at this time. And sure, like, it's healthy for you, and yeah, it's great. But one night, you know what I'm saying? It's these one things where it's like, no, things have to be like, I can't hang out because I have to do this every single day. Sure, it's wonderful and it's great, But then when I do go out and I feel bad because I'm not doing what it's this mess up of my values and ideals and stuff is all again jumbled, wumbled, lumbled, dumbled, crumbled. You know, I think the greatest lessons that I've learned in this couple of months is that I'm not perfect. I think I'm on the right path and I'm not, and then I move closer to it. I think I have my ideals set and I don't, and I have my values. It's like life keeps pushing me down, keeps breaking me and saying, "Who are you?" And I keep going, "This is who I am." And it says, "Are you really?" And then I get stronger, and it goes, "Really? Who are you?" And I go, "This is who I am." And it goes, "Are you really?" And it's just a constant battle going up the hill, and then I gotta stop looking back or looking around and just focus on what I need to do. It's it, and it keeps I get better and I get more confident, and I hit moments of like, whoa, and we go down a little bit, then we go back up, and we keep trying, we keep putting ourselves out there, and we're going, and sometimes I let myself down, and I let myself the hero down. I go, I'm not that hero, and I go, I gotta be a hero, and I motivate myself internally, and then I find external things, and it completely drives me up to over 9,000, and I'm up the hill because I've got motivation, inspiration out the ass, and I have discipline, and that way if I don't feel motivated, I do it, and that's why people are like, how you do it, and I'm like, I don't even want to do it, I just do it because like, it's discipline, and it just do it, and you just go because my hero would do it, and I talked to my hero essentially. I talked to my what I would like to see for myself, and he talked back because I know you know what you're gonna say because you know what you have to do. It's just weird. You just be that person, and I would talk. And then it'd be like, you're just working on it, and you're just getting there. And you just have to keep being disciplined, keep being this person who goes and works harder than everybody else, and does this and that. And I go, you're right. I knew that. Yeah, I knew it. It's like you know what to eat when to be healthy. You know to work out. You just to get stronger. You just know you do put like it's not hard stuff. You know to get better at something. You study and you practice. You know not to look up social media when you wake up. You know not to snooze. You know not to be a loser. You know how to just win and go out there and win. And if you lose, you get back up and you learn. And that's how you keep winning. Even if you lose, you win because you learn something new. I just feel as though being a hero to people is always about gold and the money and the fame and the love and the blah blah blah, everything that's external. It's about this deeper feeling inside where you know you are the best that you can be, and if you can be that best person, then do it. It's about cleaning up your room and making your life better and making the world a better place around you, and then posting videos and producing content and drawing and being creative and thinking. Sometimes it's about laying down in your bed and thinking about life and going, am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? It's even about like coming home with yourself and talking to yourself positive, and like we can get it better. Like if it's, something ever happens and you're like trying to talk to someone and then they stop talking to you, and you're like, well, damn, that didn't go the way I wanted it to, and things could be better. It's a lot of stuff, but don't beat yourself down. Life isn't perfect. You're gonna not every day can be the same. You can try, you can make it that way, but sometimes life happens, and then you can either flow with the life or get crumbled by it. Life is not going to be a straight box. It's going to be wigs, zigzags, and fliggly flugs and shooting stars to this moon. But if you know what it is you are to become and what is your mission, you see, I I was lost my whole life. I don't think people understand how lost I was, how scared I am still sometimes, how anxiety, like I get the feeling of anxiety, and I just don't know anything. I literally people ask me questions and I don't know, unless it was video games, and unless it was about some shows, and some stuff in school. I honestly didn't know. You asked me what my favorite song was. I don't know. And it's funny, but I still don't technically know my favorite band. I don't give a damn. I don't give a flying rats. Like I don't care about the bands, and I just listen to music when I want to. Like my favorite music is podcast. People listening to podcasts. But no, I love now. I love instrumental music. I love 80s music. I love though listening to like soundtracks of movies, and I love getting inspired, and I love pop music when I'm in the clubs. I love just my energy is about being one with what is happening at the moment. Unless I don't like it, and then I go into straight like rebellion slash hero. Like we gotta do what's right at the moment. I'm just this. I just don't know. My whole life I just didn't know. Then now I'm here, and it's weird to know that like I know what I want for my life. And sometimes I think I know what I want, and as I get farther down the road, I go, "Oh no!" But that was leading me to here, and that's leading me to here, and then oh wow, this is here, and then because of the past, I know this, and I'm connected to dots here, and this is creating my personality, blah 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 blah, and then, but always at the top is my hero, who I want to be. That's it. And if he's not there, I don't know who I should aspire to be. Like, I'm not trying to be anybody else. This hero of mine is a combination of everything in the world, but it's me. It's who I am. It's an expression of myself. And I know our 20s and our is a kind of deep and a profound moment in our lives, especially psychologically, because we discover ourselves. I honestly believe you should spend days, months, maybe even years, daydreaming about who you want to be, creating a story with that person, make it so powerful that no matter how far you fall, no matter how deep you go down the rabbit hole of darkness, he's there and he pulls you out. Done.